Algebra students, last year we had our kids write notes to you in order for you to be ready for algebra this year. Instead of having you read through all of them and copy them all for you, I thought I'd just read them for you now. Dear future algebra students, I'm not going to lie, this class is hard. It tests you. Here are some things to do to help you in this class. Number 1, do the homework. It actually helps you. Number 2, ask questions. Your teacher will answer everything for you. It will just help so much. Number 3, study. If you need it, do it. Number 4, participate in class. This helps you too. If you do this, then you will be a straight A student. If you need to help, please ask. It's okay to be upset. Just don't get down on yourself about math. Good luck, from Addison. Dear incoming algebra students, this class is going to be so easy if you just listen. You've got a good math teacher this year, so take advantage of it. Just do your homework, and this year will fly by. Don't use photomath. You'll just be wasting your time, and it'll make math way harder later on. From Drew. Dear incoming algebra student, algebra is not very hard if you study. It does get harder the last few chapters, though. It's easy. Just ask a lot of questions and pay attention. Do your homework and don't have missing stuff, or it'll start to pile up. From John. Dear algebra student, the first thing I would like to say is ask questions. Do not think you are the only one who has those questions. I learned that the hard way. I was worried to ask questions, and that made it very hard. Finally, surround yourself with people who understand that if you can't hang out because you have to study. The time of hanging out is not worth getting a failing grade in math. School matters, okay? Don't coast through. Work through. From Brady. To incoming algebra students. Hi, you probably don't know me, but I have some advice for you. Algebra is a hard class, but you can do it. By studying hard, doing your homework, and focusing in class, you will make it through. I know in the moment it seems boring and pointless, but doing homework and taking notes will definitely help you through this class and help you get a good grade on your final. You've got this. Persevere and do your best. It'll go by in a blur, and it will also challenge you. If it ever gets hard, just remember that you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Do what's best for you. Good luck in algebra. Lexi. Dear future algebra students, first off, good luck. It's easy at the beginning, but it gets harder as the year goes on. Remember that your teacher knows how to do this stuff, so ask a lot of questions if you're stuck. And finally, have fun. This year will fly by, so be ready. Dear algebra student, this next year will be very important to you. This class will help you to continue to move on all the way through high school. My advice for you is to just pay attention in class and participate. If you don't, you won't do well. There's most likely a game a couple times a week, something like a Kahoot. Always try your hardest on that. It will help you practice so that when you get to the homework, you'll actually understand. All in all, this class will be pretty easy. As long as you make sure you're always trying your hardest, you'll succeed. From a former algebra student. Dear algebra student, for the incoming algebra students, I advise you to always pay attention in class because it will always get harder as the year goes on. So you need to keep a positive attitude about it. When you feel like quitting, don't. It'll be worth it in the end. From Emma. Dear incoming algebra student, I have some advice for you. Pay attention. I swear, it's like the Hollywood cliche math classes. You look at the board and they're doing like 2 times 2, and you look away, and then look back and they're doing quantum physics. Don't lose focus. It's super easy to lose your focus. You just can't. Do the notes and the homework, and you can get through it. From Allie. I hope this gives you a good understanding of what the former algebra students have thought about class. Overall, they're saying make sure you pay attention. They're saying to make sure you do your homework. And so from there, we'll start chapter 2.